Hi. Did someone call?
Hey, Joe, this is Sarah. How you doing?
Hi, Sarah. We haven't talked in a while. I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Oh, good. I'm good too. I just wanted to ask you some questions about Bobby. I'm having some real trouble with Jay in school, and I thought maybe you could help me out with just telling me a little bit about things that you've experienced and see if maybe the fact that they're both adopted is part of the reason that I'm having the trouble.
Yeah, no problem. I would love to talk to you about that.
Okay, good. I'll try not to take too much of your time.
Yeah, any way that I can help, I would love to discuss. So what's going on?
Okay, so Jay has been, in class when the teacher, tells him he can't do something, let's say, he's supposed to be working on writing a paper. If the teacher, but he wants to, play on the computer, you're supposed to finish the paper first. And if he wants to just quick rush through the paper so he can get to the computer, and then the teacher makes him do it again, do it right, he flips out and he's so angry, and sometimes he'll throw the chairs in the classroom, and he's just so angry. Has Bobby ever had trouble with stuff like that?
Throwing chairs, yeah, that's a lot. But when I'm trying to think. Sometimes the teacher or staff or other kids, students, sometimes would ask him to follow directions. He was just always so stubborn and wouldn't want to do that. It was really a big struggle trying to get. He'd always say, why? It was really a big struggle to get him to do anything, to follow directions. A lot of the time there just wasn't the connection there. The paper, the homework, he didn't understand why he needed to do the paper first. That's a very common experience. It was hard for him to understand. Okay, I need to lead, computer, follow. In the classroom, he would much rather play games instead. It was a big challenge. So we would give him, 10 minutes to use the computer and then write the paper. Have you tried that?
Well, he hates to write. For one, his handwriting is, it's not easy for him. Plus, I think his brain is going 500 miles an hour faster than his hands can write. So he can't write as fast as he wants, and then it's sloppy and it doesn't work out. And really, I think the point is he just wants to get through it so that he can go do something he wants to do. So that's part of it. Have you found that the teacher is pretty flexible? Does she work with you on some ideas? Because ours is not flexible.
It just depends on the teacher. Bobby has 3 different teachers. One's really old school. The other is kind of flexible, contacts us a lot to communicate, and then, the other doesn't understand it. It's really difficult to communicate sometimes with that one. He gets really distracted really easily. Hold on, I just to pause this. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, I'm having a technical difficulty. Okay. Still recording. And then one teacher just isn't willing to work with us on the communication. Apparently Bobby has ADD. Hands English. Bobby goes play with. We give Bobby different things to play with, and that ends up being more work. And he just gets frustrated and gives up. Like today, there's different things going on. It's important to keep open communication with the teachers. Is that something that you do?
Well, we don't get to see her very often because Jay rides the bus home and to school. It's kind of far from our house, so we don't get to see her, and usually that's the best way to talk to her. You were telling me that one teacher of Bobby's is really good. Is she still really good at communicating with you?
Yeah, Glatt. Yeah, she's really flexible. It's wonderful to work with her. Sometimes we meet at school. We live far as well, and he commutes back and forth. Sometimes there will be a big mix-up with Bobby, and he'll get sent to the principal's office, and sometimes they'll call me on the video phone, and we'll chat that way. Is it possible to maybe call the teacher and communicate that way?
Not really through his day. He would probably take advantage of that and like always want to get on the VP to call somebody, is what I'm thinking. But you have a good point about the ADD thing. What kind of meds have you found work good for Bobby?
You would have to ask my wife. I know there's two different kinds. One is related to depression, and then the other is related to anxiety. But both help it kind of keep him. It's like the mood stabilizers. They kind of keep him calm. It helps him control his frustration and his emotions and stuff like that. He's also been taught different tools how to control his emotions. Continue to affect communication experiences. Help. The teacher has to be really patient with him as well, and work together. It's not easy by any means. Is Jay on any medicine? I'm wondering. What kind of medicine is he on?
Yeah, he's taking a lot. He takes some of those same things, the anti-Ds, the anti-anxieties. He takes ADD meds also. So, I don't know. We're just trying different things to see what works. It would be cool if we could get Bobby and Jay together like we did before. Remember at that condo that one summer? They had a pretty good time playing together, so maybe they could help each other out, talk about school or whatever. We should do that again sometime. That was fun.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Maybe during the next break. I'm trying to think. What's your schedule like?
Maybe over like Easter, spring break time, because I think we're off for like a week from school. So maybe we could get together sometime. I'll check our schedules, and maybe you can check your schedule, and I could give you a call back, and maybe we could figure out something like that and plan some fun things to do with the boys.
Yes, that would be amazing. To all hang out together, I think that would be great. Maybe we'd go swimming. Lots of different things that we could do. But I'll email you our schedules and we'll figure out a good time that works for both of us.
Okay, cool. I will check our schedule. Then I'll give you a call back later this week or next week or whatever, and we'll figure something out.
Awesome. Can't wait. Thank you for calling. I was actually just thinking about you guys, so it was really nice to chat and discuss similar experiences and support one another.
Definitely. Okay, cool. I'll talk to you soon.